Welcome back. All right, it's that time of the week, right, where you're getting invited out to have dinner with somebody or a group of people. Let's say some coworkers are gonna go out to dinner after work. And we all know what happens. We all get invited out and we're gonna go to a restaurant that's either picked by one person or a few people have picked and you kind of tag along. The menus come out. Everybody's looking at what to buy, what to order. They don't know what to order. Somebody orders something and in the back of your mind, you wanna have a salad with salmon or with chicken or with shrimp. And all of a sudden people start ordering something delicious, but it's laden with calories, laden with sugar, and you're sitting there feeling that guilt, that peer pressure, the one we all feel like, gosh, you know you want something healthy, everybody else is ordering everything else, and you feeling that I want to cave, you're kind of teeter-tottering, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Stick to your guns. Everybody else can have the ribs. Tonight I want you to have the salad. And why is that? Speak for yourself, have that willpower, have the courage to say, you know what, I want to feel better about myself. I'm not gonna have the ribs tonight. I'm gonna have the salmon with the salad or whatever it is you like to eat. And start focusing on the good quality foods you can have. Look at the restaurant today. I look at a lot of the restaurants today. When you have any kind of restaurant, they have high turnover, meaning lots of customers coming in. A lot of the foods that they have in most restaurants today have lots of salt in them. Why? Because they want to preserve the food. I don't care if it's bread that comes out to your table, the list is long. A lot of times those ingredients, or the quantity and quality of those ingredients aren't denoted on a menu. Although in California, I think they do a fantastic job of telling you what is in the ingredients so you know ahead of time before you make those selections. So you're armed with that education information. But sometimes even some of my friends in California, they struggle with that too because why? Because of peer pressure. So how do we get beyond the peer pressure? Again, start taking that little moment. If you have to get up and go use the bathroom, wash your hands and say, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have, again, the salad, or I'm gonna have something simple today. I'm not gonna have the quadruple burger, so that you can feel good about yourself. You can feel good throughout that meal. Then there's that last part of the meal that we all know what happens, right? And the waiters are all known for this. And let me give you a little tip. Restaurants make a lot of money on, not on the meal, they're gonna make money on the alcohol, which we'll talk about in another video, but on the dessert. So when that dessert menu comes and everyone's done, everyone's looking at each other, right? You know, what should we do? What should we do, right? One person says, hey, we'll just order something and the 4 of us will share it, or the 2 of us will share it, or the 6 of us will share it. One person says, I want this, and you don't like that. So you get sucked in. Not only do you get sucked in economically, you get drawn into, okay, I'm gonna have some of this, or you're gonna order your own thing because you want something. And invariably, that's probably the last thing you should have. I'm not saying you shouldn't have that indulgence. Like I talked about a few videos ago about having chocolate. I think you should. But when you're biting into that piece of cake or whatever it is, you don't know what's in there in regard to the caloric intake, how much sugar, and the quality of the ingredients in that meal. They might look wonderful, but it's like a heart attack calling you. And I know I love sweets too. But I also know through moderation, again, when I go out to dinner with somebody, I'm gonna have water. I am having water. That's it. I'm having water. And I'll say, hey, can you bring me a couple wedges of lemon, excuse me. So I know that I'm gonna try and help detox my body throughout that whole meal. But when it comes to dessert, it's hard for all of us. We're all kind of meandering in a cave. And you know, probably by the time the dessert menu comes, and if you've had a big meal, you probably don't need dessert. But we feel this peer pressure, right? Even if we're with our family, it's sometimes even worse than with coworkers, right? If you're with your family, gosh, everyone's having something, all right, I'll have something too. All of a sudden the piece of cake comes out, that death by chocolate cake or whatever they call it today, that's gonna lure you in like a tractor beam, and now your metabolism's all messed up and we're all strung out and spun out on all the sugar. Any look at any kid's birthday party will tell you after they have the cake and they're all running around and the parents don't know why they can't control them, look at the cake. Anyway, as we're big kids here, we kind of know a little bit better and we can make different choices. And again, this whole video series is going to be about changing that middle thing, that routine, so we have a new habit, a new belief. Again, I'm not trying to say don't have that piece of cake after dessert with your family or friends, but just think about it a little bit. Maybe it's not every time. And if you want that body and that physiology and that look and that feel that you really want to have, so it's okay to give up today the cake, probably going to feel today and tomorrow and way into the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look forward to talking to you soon. Please share this video with somebody that you care about, that needs some help. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.